Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up today on FST News, the National Guard enlists our first senior of the year.
And plus, it's been 2 months since Principal Seinold has taken over. We sit down with him to discuss the changes he made. All of that and more up on FST News.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 7th. I'm Naomi Ade.
And I'm Charlotte Peterson. Welcome back, Falcons. Today you can make a friendship Today is the official Week of Respect Week to be dedicating to addressing and raising awareness for bullying. The Week of Respect will run until tomorrow. Today you can make a friendship bracelet at lunch to share with a friend. Finally, on Friday, wear some Foothill blue to help fight bullying. If you do, you'll get a free Otter Pop at lunch.
Principal has been making changes and new rules around the campus. FST News reporter Christian Davis sits down to talk with him about the decisions and what our future holds.
Past these double doors is the office of Principal Seinold, who recently became the new principal of Foothill High School.
Almost 2 months ago, Mr. Seinold became the new principal of Foothill High School. And he has already made some changes to the campus, including the new bathroom policies.
Other schools had to shut down restrooms because of vandalism and just have one open. And we didn't want to do that. We know the 700s is pretty far from the quad, and we want to at least open up these two. We know it's not perfect, but it is going to positively affect students because we won't have to spend money on fixing toilets and sinks, and instead using those funds for school supplies.
In his first year as Foothill principal, Mr. Seinold has had to have students back in person while remaining safe. While some might feel frustrated with the new mask policy, Mr. Seinold believes it is necessary to continue in-person education.
No one wants to wear these masks, but it allows us to stay in person in school. And if we didn't have the mask, what's happened in other states, you still have to follow the CDC guidelines. So in other states, if there's a positive case in that classroom, without the mask, that entire group of students is now quarantined. Here, because we have the mask, we can limit the number of quarantine classrooms.
Principal Seinold believes that school is a place for more than just getting an education, and is a community of people who can come together and do great things.
Yeah, after-school activities are huge for me. I think that I believe that every student should have find some niche. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's sports, theater, speech and debate, it doesn't matter. It's just you should hopefully find something beyond your academics, which are very important, but we want you to connect with the Foothill community.
Despite the many recent changes, Principal Seinold isn't done quite yet. He has many ideas for new policies to put in place in the near future.
So some things that we're working on, we have a task force for tardies right now. It's headed by Assistant Principal Curing, and they're going to be looking at how we can reduce the tardies, because the last thing we want students to do is to be late to class, because it disrupts those classrooms, and the teachers have a hard time getting started.
With many new policies being put into place, Falcons should expect Foothill High School to look very different in the future. With all these changes, Mr. Seinold thanks Foothill for being very kind to him in his first months as principal.
I just want to say thank you to the Foothill family for welcoming me. It's been a great few weeks here. I can't believe how much we've done together. We've had some ups and downs, but we've gotten through it, and I think we finally turned a corner this week, and we're seeing a lot more stability. We're seeing students kind of get into classrooms. We're seeing great lessons, and students actively engaged in clubs and athletics, and so we just want to keep that going, and it's exciting to see Foothill come back to in-person education.
Reporting from FST News, this is Christian Davis.
The National Guard has officially recruited a Foothill student to join the National Guard this week. Yesterday, Staff Sergeant Paul Duncan, a National Guard recruiter, surprised senior Adam Wright in his third period class. He taught the class how to stand at attention as he announced Wright's enlistment and explained how his now entitled benefits. Wright then told the class what he planned to do with those benefits, which include free college tuition.
I want to become a wildlands firefighter, and that's going to give me, the ability to take any classes I want for free, which is, awesome, and only for being part-time and doing it for 1 weekend of the month. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer to me. It seems like there aren't any drawbacks to it.
Encourages any other interested students to reach out to him. His contact information is at the bottom of your screen. You can also find it under the links tab of fstnews.com.
The King of the Hill basketball tournament is this Saturday. Do you have what it takes? It is a 3-on-3 basketball tournament starting at 11 in the morning. The event is open to all grade levels, and players will be separated into lower and upper class divisions. There is a limit of 4 players per team. The cost to play is $25 for each player. We encourage everybody to play. QR codes to pay and register are on your screen. Coach DeSantis says the profits go to support the boys basketball team's upcoming season.
Oh man, the goals are to get as many people as we can there playing basketball, having a great experience.
A BSU club.
For a good cause to help support the
It's on
men's basketball team.
Foothill High School is now forming a BSU club. The BSU club is a black student union to promote a positive and productive representation of the African American community. Their focus is to build awareness, education, and a new level of consciousness about being an African American in today's society. They will hold their first meeting today after school at 1:30 p.m. Scan the QR code on your screen to fill out the student interest form. For more information, go to Mrs. Forbush.
And seniors getting ready for the future. Mark your calendars for October 18th. That evening, you can attend the College and Career Fair from 6 to 7:30 p.m. The possible representatives will be from UNR, Nevada State College, CSN, UNLV, Dixie, Southern Utah University, Utah State University, and military representatives, including the Army. Other trade schools will also be there. The counselors also ask that you bring your Chromebooks so you can complete applications for colleges, final age, and scholarships on the spot.
Do you like to hit the high notes? It's not too late to join our a cappella club. The Hill Harmonics will be performing at Green Valley High School next week on October 15th and 16th. Rehearsals are Tuesdays in the choir room after school. For more information, go to Mr. Medina or Mrs. Thomas.
Woman, genderqueer, or non-binary with an interest in computing, you are encouraged to apply for an award in computing. The award celebrates interests in computing and allows you to join a large community of like-minded individuals who are unique and love technology. If you want to be a candidate for this award, you have until November 5th to fill out an application. This application can be found on fstnews.com under the links tab.
All artists, you are asked to compete in an art contest for the Nevada Reading Week logo. Though Nevada Reading Week isn't until next year, they are looking for a new logo now. The theme is Catching the Reading Wave. A design must be original and contain the words Catching the Reading Wave, and you must turn it in by October 12th to our librarian, Susan Tomlinson. That's next Tuesday. CCSD will select first, second, and third place winners and will each receive an Amazon gift card. That's all the news going around the Hill today, Falcons. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have a thrilling Thursday, Falcons.